Today I have a super ninja meal prepping hack. Well, actually I'm not a ninja. That's just my downhill ski gear. But I am gonna show you how to do a really quick meal prep. Less than 5 minutes, that's gonna deliver almost 50 grams of protein. So that's cool, right? Yeah. Some protein power oats, and you can batch prep these oats for a few days at a time. So make 3 or 4 of these and then just fire them in the fridge, and whenever you need them, just dig down the hatch. Yum yum, dig in. Let's get started. We are going to start with a 3/4 cup of rolled oats. So I'm just using rolled oats. You could use quick cook oats, that's fine. I haven't really done this using steel cut oats, so I don't know. I wonder if it might be a little too meaty, but you can definitely try. And then I just have 1 tablespoon of shredded coconut, shredded unsweetened coconut in there as well. Then I just have like a small size mason jar. We're gonna dump that in. I'm using one of these little like mason jar funnels, a canning funnel, because I just don't feel like making a huge mess today. So in we go. Looks like that. Then we're gonna pop in our powder. So this is 3/4 scoop, not 3/4 cup, 3/4 scoop of, I really like the Biosteel whey protein isolate, the grass-fed protein. So 3/4 of a scoop of that, and then some chocolate chips. There's probably like 10 semi-sweet chocolate chips in there. Gonna dump that in. So far so good, we haven't made a mess yet. Knock on wood. Then I'm gonna add to this about 3/4 cups of Greek yogurt. The thing with Greek yogurt is it's basically strained, it's a little bit more condensed, it's a higher protein content than regular yogurt. So we're gonna fire that in there. If you don't like yogurt, you can leave it out. But I like it because it gives it a really good creamy texture. It gives it a little bit of a tangy flavor as well. And if you're trying to get more calories or increase your protein content, this has, I think it's about 12 grams of protein. So it looks like that. Then I like to season it a little wee bit. So I'm gonna put a bit of cinnamon. Be careful because this comes out really fast. You don't wanna overdose yourself, but a nice sprinkle of cinnamon. I put about that much in there. And then it's pumpkin spice everything season. So I'm gonna put a little bit of pumpkin pie spice. This container looks like it's from the 70s, and you know what, it very likely could be, because I don't make pumpkin pie, so I'm not using a whole lot of pumpkin pie spice, but we just go tap, tap, tapper. Again, go a little easy on that, because if you overdo it, it can not taste the best. So we've got all of our ingredients in there. We need a little liquid. This would be a bit hard to chaw down. I'm gonna put in about 3/4 cup of skim milk or non-fat milk. I'm not measuring this. I'm just gonna kind of put it in until the consistency seems about right. I'll give it a little shake and then have another look at it. It doesn't have to be non-fat milk. So if you're trying to gain weight and you need more calories, then use a 2% or even use a homogenized milk. That's totally fine. Then get your lid, zap it on there, make sure it's on properly, because otherwise you're gonna be cleaning up a mess. And shake the daylight out of that thing, and really shake it. Like, you'll shake it so hard, and then there'll be like clumps of protein powder in it still. So go nuts. I do the twist and the simultaneous shake. Intervals. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now it's time to give it a little, I always give it a little taste test. I always look to see what the texture looks like. That looks pretty good. It kind of looks like the texture of cake batter. Yum, cake batter. I like that. I'm okay with that. Then you're gonna put this in the fridge. I'm gonna taste it first, just to see that it's nice and incorporated. And that the flavor's bang on, which it is delicious. Kind of tastes like cake batter, actually. Then you're gonna put that in the fridge overnight. You could eat it right now, but overnight the oats will soak up some of the fluid. They'll soften up, and it will actually get a way nicer texture. In the morning, if you get up and it's like, this doesn't look like cake batter. This is like cake itself. You can always add a little more milk, add a little bit of water, give it a good shake, and it's fine. It won't ruin it. Sometimes I'll add blueberries in the morning and stir them in. That's a really nice treat and surprise, but I'm gonna stick with those chocolate chips. Tell me what some of your favorite add-ins are if you do overnight oats or protein oats. Tell me what some of your favorite add-ins are. You can use anything. Just be a little bit careful if you're adding like pumpkin seeds, nuts, things like that, because we can very quickly turn this from a like 600 calorie meal into like easily an 800 calorie meal. So some of us who are in our midlife and we can't handle that many calories, we want to be careful. If you're one of the young guns who just like, I eat so much and I cannot add any mass, I can't keep my weight on during the season, well then adding some nuts to this or a scoop of peanut butter or something like that will actually help make it even more calorically dense. So you have to adjust it based on your goal. If you don't want to get as many carbohydrate calories, then use fewer oats. And you know what? You're gonna have to skip those chocolate chips too. You know, if you want less protein, okay, then maybe use less yogurt or less of the scoop or whatever it is. You can adjust it based on your needs. But tell me in the description, what are some of your favorite add-ins? Is this something you've tried? Do you like it? I think some people just plain old don't like oatmeal, period. So let me know if that's you too and what it is. Is it taste? Is it texture? I'm suspicious that it's texture, but we'll see. Fun fact, I used to be a rower. I used to row, like race competitively rowing in shells. And back in the olden days of rowing, they used to put oatmeal on their, because they didn't have a sliding seat. That was like a new invention in rowing. So they would put oatmeal on kind of the deck where they sat and slide back and forth on oatmeal. And I guess if you got hungry. So let's look at how this breaks down. Total calories of this concoction, about 596 calories, 68 grams of carbohydrates, about 13 and a bit grams of fat, and 48 point something grams of protein. So this makes it actually a really nice post-workout, post-game snack meal. Yeah, it's a little more than a snack. It's a meal that you could have. It would not be the best, because it's fairly high in carbohydrates still, it wouldn't be the best thing to have before a game. If you had it kind of 4 hours or more before a game, that's gonna be okay, but I wouldn't have it within 2 hours because it's gonna be a little bit too heavy on the carbohydrates for that. Here's another super quick, super awesome meal prep idea for you. This one is probably a little better for lunches and dinners, but I have definitely been known to eat this for lunch. If you have any questions for me, drop them in the comments below. If you want to get in touch with me to ask a question, probably the best way is to DM me on Instagram. I'm just at Goalie Training on Instagram. If you want my free butterfly mobility program, just click on the link in the description, or you can search Butterfly Challenge in your app store if you haven't already done so. Give you a water butterfly flare in 14 days or less, and it works. Gosh darn it. And now is the time to hit that like button, and now is the time to go and try out this recipe. When you try out this recipe, let me know how you like it. Do you want more recipes? Let me know that. Did you hate it? Did it make you barf? You can let me know that too. I'm very sorry. Maybe you just had a sour tummy. Either way, I want to know. I will see you next time. Holy, I can't reach that far. God, that's delicious. It tastes like I'm eating cake batter. I'll see you later.